Trisha, would you take a look at this?
With all due respect, Your Highness!
With all due respect, few have lasted 5 years in my department.
With all due respect, sir, I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
With all due respect, I think it's rather too soon to say that.
With all due respect, sir, I think it's the best work I've done.
With all due respect, sir, Wayne Manor is your house.
With all due respect, Mr. McGraw, nothing's that simple.
All due respect, Edge, you. Mr. Gullible, sometimes.
With all due respect to your scientific knowledge.
With all due respect, Chief Inspector, I've known Eddie a long time.
With all due respect, Monsieur Condi.
With all due respect, Professor, I don't believe for a minute that's why you told me about the Thunderbird.
With all due respect, Jerry, I don't want you mucking this up.
With all due respect, this doesn't feel right!
With all due respect, Dom, you really did great work back there.
With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect, if that doesn't work, then what's plan B?
Sir, with all due respect, I think you might lay an egg.
With all due respect, sir, you wouldn't be in a job like this if you couldn't be bought.
With all due respect.
With all due respect, madam, your son is lost in one of the biggest cities in the world.
With all due respect, you know what makes a guy like that tick, so...
With all due respect to that great dress, how come you didn't let me cut her heart out?
With all due respect to your rank, sir, no, you will not.
With all due respect to your wife, you gotta get back on the horse, man.
With all due respect, I can't let you just go running around free out there, okay?
With all due respect, I believe that I'm actually assigned to...
He canceled.
With all due respect, this isn't about you and Mr. Cole anymore.
With all due respect, Mrs. Timken, it's a little late for that.
With all due respect, Bill, I'm not asking your permission.
With all due respect, you let them go.
I mean, with all due respect, sir, I mean, the school doesn't even want to press charges.
Well, with all due respect, I forgot to go to medical school.
With all due respect, Your Eminence.
With all due respect, Your Honor, we don't live in this courtroom, no, do we?
With all due respect, Your Reverence.
With all due respect, Father, what are they doing here?
The Wellers are our guests.
With all due respect, Dr. Fax, your area of expertise is psychology, not robotics.
All due respect, Bennett, you picked them.
With all due respect, Commander.
With all due respect, the Enterprise is a disaster.
With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect, the ambassadors for the Supreme Chancellor wish to board immediately.
Yes, of course.
With all due respect, sir, we are not soldiers.
With all due respect, Mr. President, who's going to stop me?
With all due respect, Mr. Planko, you don't know Mitch, huh?
With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect, Mr. Vice President, the cost of doing nothing could be even higher.
With all due respect, Mr. Costello, school is out.
With all due respect, Sheriff Rollins, I'd like to recommend checkpoints on a 15-mile radius at I-57, I-24, and over here on Route 30.
With all due respect, Commander, there is only one way to save our city.
With all due respect, sir, I can do this on my own.
With all due respect.
Well, with all due respect, sir, that wasn't my line, that was a quote.
With all due respect, Joe.
With all due respect, sir, I'd like clarification. I gave that man my word.
With all due respect, Nathaniel, I'm not asking. I'm telling.
With all due respect, sir, I think maybe I should be talking with someone.
With all due respect, miss, I'm not the one hanging off the back of a ship here.
With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect, Les Grossman did not blow up the jungle!
With all due respect, I was in the bicycle lane, and you came around like a madman.
With all due respect, not for me it isn't, sir.
I forget it.
With all due respect, sir, a good cop is supposed to serve and protect.
Good God! That's great. But what did you think of it? You didn't find it a bit bumpy?
Not at all. Of course, there are a couple of things we need to discuss. The hero seems a bit, I don't know, reflective. We found that upmarket general fiction readers don't like characters who harbor too many doubts.
Oh, I think his indecision is at the core of the story.
Really? I didn't see it that way.